He called black women gold diggers. He told his own children, that he should be the last option that they are able to call whenever they need help. He didn't even want to pay for his own, I believe it was his daughter's wedding. He was a willing participant. In every single thing that he did, and I don't feel sorry for him. The universe sent him signs. Cat Williams tried to warn him. He said it takes 2 weekends. Monique tried to warn him that him now, at the age of 57, shouldn't be messing with a girl that is, 36 years younger than him? And he didn't listen. And he kept it going. And now he has lost his entire...
Like you, man, y'all get to a certain age and you still like them young. You like
yeah.
You like the same age girls I like.
Okay, yeah, right.
When you get to a certain age,
I'm getting old, but my eyesight's still young.
Right? Okay, and with that, you gotta uphold a certain way because you can't be old and sloppy.
You get one or the other.
Right.
Young and sloppy or old and in shape.
Exactly. Or you're gonna get old and in shape. Women.
No.
Exactly. So
you know how they say there's no better investor in the white community than a black man with money? That is Shannon Sharpe right there. And I don't know whether to call it karma for calling black women gold diggers or a whole bunch of other things, but Shannon Sharpe really got hit with the biggest L of his life. And guess what? No one really feels sorry for him. Whatsoever. Especially not Monique, because she done warned him a couple of times and he thought that she was being envious of him.
My date your age. Well, I want to date my wage. I'm finna shut all this ish down tonight. I want to date my wage.
Stay right there.
Where y'all at? Hey, chat, where they at?
Hold on. Cause I keep it on me now.
Yeah.
I keep it on me. You want to date your what?
I want to date my wage, not my age. I want to date my wage. So where are they? Cause y'all always talking about date your age. I want to date my wage. So come on with it.
Well, you talking?
As a matter of fact, I'm taking applicants as we speak.
Well, you talking spicy tonight, boy.
Girl, he wanted to date his wage and not his age, remember? And now his entire wage for his football career is going to retire a 22-year-old OnlyFans model for life. And y'all, let's get into this because this has got to be one of the biggest fumbles ever. And most folk think that Shannon Sharpe deserves it. So just for a little backstory, back in April, Gabriella Zuniga filed a $50 million lawsuit against Shannon, claiming that he is assaulted her several times since their relationship started in 2023. I mean, this woman is 10 times younger than his son and younger than his children in general. And this is who he chooses to mess with. Child is crazy. And we all know that Shannon Sharpe was weird for the way that he moved with women and how he constantly put black women down, calling them gold diggers and such. But Gabriella really opened him up for the world to see. In her lawsuit, she revealed a lot of instances where he allegedly threatened and became physically aggressive, even as she sobbed and told him no.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna get mad at and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like...
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so...
I don't want to be... Don't manipulate me.
Oh, no, have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you did with the shit you did to me.
Was the relationship consensual when it began? Yes, but according to Gabriella, when it continued, Shannon became way more controlling and mean and wanted to have say in almost every aspect of her life, including her weight. And to make it even worse, he had shared videos that she had sent to him privately over to his friends, even when Gabriella expressed to him that she wasn't comfortable with it at all. And as soon as he heard what Gabriella was doing, Shannon swung into action. He called the lawsuit a shakedown and even went after Tony Busby, the lawyer representing Gabriella, saying that he was trying to target him the same way Tony had tried to come for Jay-Z.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine.
Now, no one is saying that this isn't a shakedown, but Shannon wouldn't have been in this position at all if he didn't make himself a target. And the internet wasn't about to let him turn this lawsuit into a community cause when he had been told straight up to his face to stop messing with them young white girls.
This dating thing. Because it's different now than when you and I...
It's different, baby. I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying.
You trying to say, what you trying to say?
I'm looking right at you.
I know you looking at your
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, Mo.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell you y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me
tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl.
I do.
This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon.
I mean, this man had the community banding together with the sole purpose of telling him to leave young women alone. It wasn't just Monique telling him. It was Cat Williams, Kurt Franklin, Bow Wow, Cheryl Underwood, even Lil Yachty, all saying the same thing, but he still thought that he was bigger than the problem. But the money that Shannon didn't want to give his kids, he is finally given to Gabriella because she released a statement saying, "Today I have decided to retire from OnlyFans. Thank you for the incredible support you've shown me over the past few years. This community has given me a life I could have never imagined. I'll still be active on social media and have several new projects in the works that I can't wait to share. I am truly excited for this next chapter. I love you all forever and ever." True. Wasn't Shannon the one that said that he was never going to settle and he was going to fight to the bitter end? Well, now Gabriella can start several projects on Shannon's dime and has officially hung up her OnlyFans jersey for good. Word is that he agreed to pay her $23 million, which is more money than he made in his entire NFL career. As if Shannon didn't take a massive L already, ESPN also announced that they are cutting Shannon loose from his $50 million contract after news of his settlement broke. And according to Shannon, ESPN didn't even bother to give him a heads up about what was coming before they ended his contract. He still believed that he would return to ESPN for the start of the NFL training camp and was disappointed that ESPN decided to move on from him right when his brother was getting inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
To get started, obviously, I'm sure everybody's heard the news by now that I will not be returning to ESPN. I found out this information a little earlier in the week. And really, the only thing that I really ask is, like, guys, could we wait until Monday? My brother's going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I really wanted to be about him, and I wanted to be about my family.
But if y'all thought that Gabriella was going to be the first and last person to sue Shannon Sharpe for a check, think again. Gabriella basically just wrote a playbook for other women on how to come up on an athlete, and Shannon is in for it because you can bet that Gabriella wasn't the only barely legal woman that he was messing with. And even now, Shannon has been hit with yet another $20 million lawsuit for libel and defamation. The lawsuit was filed by a woman named Jamalita Tillman, and she claimed that both Shannon and his partner Ocho Cinco affected her personal and professional life when they claimed that she was married and going through a divorce because of the viral moment she had at an Usher concert. Insiders are saying that Shannon is officially tired of the lawsuits and is trying to focus his energy on his podcast, since honestly, that looks like that's going to be his main source of income for a while until he can land another deal. But right now, everyone is laughing at Shannon because he is out here creating generational wealth for everyone else but himself. The only thing I keep thinking about with this whole Shannon Sharpe situation was how stingy he was with his blessings when it came to his own kids. God sent his a white woman to take it all away. Shannon Sharpe showed ESPN he's irresponsible and a liability to the network. You gonna pay for your lack of sexual discipline every time. Shannon Sharpe has to pay $23 million to a white Latina with a pancake A, but told his daughter she had a max budget of $30,000 for her wedding, so she needed to serve her guests spaghetti, created generational wealth for somebody else's family. Shannon Sharpe spent decades working to get a prime ESPN spot and effed it up in under a year. If this ain't a lesson in not chasing that fountain of youth and acceptance, I don't know what is. But do you guys think Shannon Sharpe had this coming? Share your thoughts in the comments and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button before watching the next video. And I'll see you then. Bye, baddies.